What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Gonna try to do another vlog. Last time I took on too big of a project in trying to do a travel vlog as a rookie vlogger, and I didn't realize how much work that is. So we're gonna do something more basic, prototyping some boards this week, and we're in California. So down here at San Onofre, everyone knows that's where we kind of sup surf down here. BLURR V3. A lot of people's been hearing about this board, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's always weird to say you've been working on boards for years, but the first one I made of this was basically for Izzy Gomez, and it was off the BLURR, but she didn't like step rails, wanted to try a pintail and this and that, so that's where we came up with the outline. I actually made a couple of these for Bant Road Digger. Anthony Maltese has one. I've had several myself, and lately, Vanya Torres has a couple. She won gold medals, Pan Am titles. Lately, Sebastian Gomez has been riding one, but it's basically this board right here. It's a BLURR V2. Took out the step rail, so it has more of a traditional domed deck, but with a really refined, sensitive rail, thin rail. Still a pulled-in pintail. Took the wing out. Just with some requests and some testing, the BLURR V2 is a single concave, so this is a single to a very shallow double. And so just really cool updates. I feel it's real clean and just a really nice kind of shortboard outline. The one I'm gonna ride today is it's the smallest one we're gonna make in production. We'll roll out with, so it's a 7.8 by 26 by 90 liters, and a board like that, I'm 165 to 170 pounds depending. I anticipate this size board being ridden by someone like me, you know, maybe intermediate or a beginner trying to step up, or an advanced guy that wants a little bit stabler board. So we're gonna start out with the smallest board around 90 liters, probably go up to around 140 liters or so. And we'll have more info coming up soon, but today the idea is this is my first sample from the factory in Vietnam, and the idea is just to ride it, give it a go, see how we like it. Other things too, we actually updated the handle. It's quite a bit bigger. And I was stoked to do that. Had lots of requests the last couple years for a bigger handle, especially for people who live in cold areas that have to wear gloves. Maybe even for some of the bigger boards to fit their whole hand in there with bigger hands. So pretty happy with that. I usually like a very minimal small handle, you know, but hey, if we get feedback and we hear it enough, we'll definitely willing to hear from you guys. So keep it coming, and I think you'll be stoked on this handle. It's kind of the same concept, has a ledge, has a little bit of more of a like a grip to it, and I could definitely fit my whole hand in there. So I think people will be stoked. So anyway, we're gonna go catch some waves, and yeah, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and let's knock it out. Throw some fins in this bad boy. These are the stock fins that come with the BLURRs. Some of you might already have, but really nice carbon fins, and I'm gonna throw the mediums in. Oh yeah, quick strike. Small blade, 69 inches, somewhere in there. Freaks of nature, brah. So it's pretty good, actually. The sunscreen. Gotta protect the skin. Keep that youthful look, you know? Ha. All right, gonna paddle out. Looks kind of shitty. Caught a little bit too much on the low tide. It looks a little walled, but No one out, literally not one person out. I'm the only one out there, so shark bait, let's frickin' go. Oh, by the way, Infinity SUP, what do you think about that? Just did a first run of these and pretty stoked, so we'll probably make some more, and you can get on the list, just be like a special order, you know, kind of drop, but they're pretty nice. Let me know if you want more info on these wetsuits, but we'll probably do our next drop closer to summer, so in like another couple months or so. But anyway, let's go catch a couple. Let's not get eaten by a shark, and let's just enjoy the beautiful day. BLURR V3 test, let's go.
A few moments later.
Good morning. All right, we're gonna try this again. It's a couple days later. The waves have been terrible this week. Obviously you saw me try to get some waves the other day, but man, it was so bad. We're gonna mix it up, head south, try to find a little wave, a little spot to spread out and get on the paddleboard. Going solo. Couldn't get anybody to go with me. I don't blame them, it's cold. It's in the 40s this morning, and the sun just popped over the mountain, so gonna try to snag a couple waves before work, and yeah, get a little test on this prototype BLURR V3. I'm just gonna fill up the van. It's gonna be pretty painful, I'm sure. It's already up to 105 bucks. All right, see you down there. Here, we'll say hi to my parents real quick. Right here, check it out, check it out. Still trips me out, my parents have a statue in this town.
Commit to this team and buy it. This time they're saying, okay, I'm putting up my walls, I'm guarding my heart this year, because
usually when I got a little bit of time to drive, I'll catch up on a podcast, or I actually like to watch some YouTube, catch up on some YouTube. I'll watch some golf, catch up on some Laker highlights.
Who knows? Time has no meaning at this point.
What do you guys watch when you're driving or listen to?
On the Lakers, is that still inaccurate? Are you just out?
Lakers suck this year. That's the only problem.
Do they look like a team that is bought into the daily process work? So my thing is like, if you're not gonna do it, I think they should do it. For the record, I was listening to Pete and Darius. They did a.
I got super lucky. The fog is here, but it's kind of lifted
Pete was talking about
on the shoreline, so we're gonna give it a go. Looks like there's little waves, maybe waist to chest high, and there's a couple sweepers out there already, so a couple paddle guys. I won't be the lone SUP dude, which is always nice. And I think the guy's riding a beeline, so that's pretty cool. Beeline brotherhood. We're gonna suit up and get out there. Morning. Waves actually look pretty fun. Got pretty lucky, I think, because when you saw us driving down, just going into that fog hole, and it's still a little foggy, but I think there's enough visibility to set up the camera and get some shots. I will tell you, it is freaking cold this morning. Oh my God. Oceanside always seems to be, I don't know, 10 to 15 degrees colder than Dana Point. It's got that offshore wind in the morning that just is chilly. Paddle out in the BLURR V3 again, the prototype, catch a couple waves. Yeah, I'm stoked. It's not that crowded. And I just got off the phone with my buddy Derek, seeing if he's around. And he's like, you know why it's not crowded? I'm all, why? He's all, because the man in the gray suit's been swimming around. And I'm all, what do you mean? He's all, dude, I was down there a couple days ago and there's shark warning. There were shark warning signs all over the place. Who knows? Tell you one thing, I'm glad I'm on a paddleboard today, not dangling my feet, because it's one of those foggy kind of feeling mornings. You never know. So as far as SUP sessions go in California, I'd consider that a pretty good one. The waves actually Ended up being pretty fun. No one out, which is very rare, of course. There's one surfer and one stand-up paddler that I happen to know, and he was riding a beeline. That's pretty cool. Yeah, board felt pretty nice. I got some pretty good waves. Like, I'm pretty happy. I've been nursing a calf injury, and the calf felt all right. You know, didn't push it too hard. Kind of cruised through the session a little bit. Yeah, the board felt pretty sweet. It's nice and light. It's really cool. The only thing now is to check the footage. I shoot most of my footage, surf footage anyway, with the solo shot. And if you guys have a solo shot, we all know those things don't work. And or if they do, it's very rare. And I've been using a solo shot from the very early years, and kind of not like working with them, so to speak, but they've helped me out with like the latest updates and firmware and trading out my camera and stuff. I've provided them with some data and things like that, so they've been pretty good to me. But yeah, I like want the things to work so bad, but they just never do. The new one in theory should be really good, but what I've learned is everything has to be perfect. You know, the setup, the beach, you can't film at every beach. It's got to be a wide open beach, no obstructions whatsoever. Got to calibrate it nice, and so it's just a hassle, and it never works 100%. And today we'll see, because it was foggy and I wasn't sure how it would take the fog, but I didn't see the bright flashing light the whole time. So anyway, time to get some breakfast, and we'll check the footage later. My secret breakfast burrito spot down here in Oceanside. And a little tip, the sketchier it looks, the better the Mexican food is. And not that I'm saying this place, Señor Pancho's, is sketchy looking. I think you know what I'm talking about. This is the spot, Señor Pancho's. I just roll right in.
Can I take your order?
Yeah, good morning. Can I get a ham and egg burrito, please?
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay, no, thank you.
All right, thank you. Don't even mess around. Just get the breakfast burrito. I'm usually a bacon or even a sausage guy. I rarely get ham, but for some reason at Señor Pancho's, the ham and egg is the way to go. Trust me on this. Can't even wait till I get back. Look at this frickin' thing. This could be better footage than surf footage, this burrito footage right here, but look at this frickin' thing. Yes. Mmm. All right. Thanks again for watching, and hope you guys are digging the vlogs, trying to pump these things out a little bit more frequently. And please, if you're enjoying some of this stuff, please subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. It really helps your profile on YouTube when you reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. And it's funny, when you start diving into analytics, it's like 80% of the people that come across my video or watch my video typically aren't subscribed. So please subscribe, it helps. And we'll see you in the next one. See you later.